Oh, what up, cutouts? Looks as though penetration perks are busted, but in a good way. In a good way. But it's stupid. I actually got a message from Tinnaball. Tinnaball was indicating, hey, it seems, greetings Mateus. Tinnaball was basically saying, hey y'all, it seems as though penetration perks, like the Executioner, can shoot clean through weapons like, and this is true, the Executioner. So the Executioner is like 12 pins long, and you can shoot right through it. Here's the kicker, though. I did a lot of testing, and here's the reason why. Because there's no way the Executioner perk is currently overpinning by that much, right? Well, interesting story. It isn't, but it is. Let me just shoot this man. So basically, the Executioner perk. Come on, give me that part. The Executioner perk, as well as the Reaper perk, as well as the Prosecutor perk, all those perks all suck right now. Because of course they do. And they don't suck, they actually do well. It's the opposite of sucking, surprisingly. Dang. That took more damage than I thought it would. Basically, there are bugs with how penetration is functioning right now. And you can, depending on the direction that you attack something, depends on whether or not you can penetrate right through it. Oh my god, this is the worst gun in the world. What am I doing? Ah, you dick! I will fire above you to slightly damage your gun a little bit more. You can't damage my tank. It's a tank. Nothing in the world can damage a tank. Facts. No, the Executioner's not mid. It's really good. Hold on, let me see if I can't get a kill. Nope. I chose the wrong car. We're done here. This car will never die and we'll never get a kill. We're changing it up. We'll go with what appear to be Helicons. Those are probably waltzes, though. Yep, they're waltzes. Somehow Adam's still alive. There's a guy right here. Fucking Jacob. Screw you, Anthony Bot. No! 3x Executioner outclassed by 2 Narwhals? Hold on a minute. Sure, that may be true. But what you have to understand is... Oh, hold on. While that may be true, what you have to remember is the triple Narwhal or whatever takes more energy and they're legendary. Ah, raspberries. They should. Oh, great. Hot and cold. Great. Damn it. But yeah, no, seriously, dual Narwhals should outdamage triple Executioner. It just that you pay more energy. Got him. And you pay more power score. Triple Executioner is not a build that I recommend. Huh, my gun didn't fire. 39, video game. You suck. Ow. Let's go back with this. Double Executioner does no damage? Disagree. Don't make me play my Double Executioner builds. Let me check to see if I even have a slot. I don't think I do right now, or I do. So the Executioner right now can penetrate through weapons at infinite distance through weapons based on the angle at which you intercept their weapons. I've been testing this pretty dang extensively right now, and it's pretty ridiculous. So you can shoot through an Executioner lengthwise, but you cannot shoot through an Executioner horizontally. So for example, I was going to fire. But yeah, Double Executioner, if you're in low enough power score, should do just fine. Let's see if I can't pull off some Executioner plays to prove my point. People crashing into me, great. By the way, you can shoot through cyclones, which is a bug, which is a bug also. You can shoot through just about everything. Okay, this dude is... not sure where my team is.
I think you're doing great.
Great, thank you, French Bunny. Oh my god, my team, if they had been here helping. Alright, Friendship Bunny, thank you. Well, unfortunately, we're not going to win this one. Team being extremely poor. They're not, like, actually intercepting enemies for some reason. Sexy Avocado wasn't aiming in the right direction. This guy's not actually playing the game. Like, look at him. He's just here. Amazing. Truly an Executioner moment. Yeah, I know, right? They have the high ground, and our team is, unfortunately, bad. This happens, but hold on a second. There's no weapon that would have solved this, right? If you're making the assumption that we could have done something differently, well, it's Bay Minor. Great. Just trying to hit this guy with freaking mines, and some guy gets in here and it stops me. Let's just leave those mines there and hope that they walk over them. Nope, no chance. High effort, low reward gun. It's not high effort. Well, okay, maybe it is. Who knows? This is the first match. What do you want? I don't know what the Mateus' question was, French Bunny. Mateus says, I'm crafting a second hover, 4 big rams. Should I continue to craft hovers until I have like 6, or should I get 2 more big rams? How many hovers do you have? 4? Oh, a second hover. No, finish off a movement mode. Oh my god, what is this guy using? Yep, I had a feeling. He's gonna die. Mopard's gonna strip him. This is a very awkward game of Crossout. This is among the most awkward games of Crossout I have ever been in. It's like very long, very belaborous, and terrible. So finish off your big rams first. Try this again. Jesus, that was really weird. Hunt, it is the Reaper, Executioner, and Prosecutor. Their perks are actually doing more than they should. So if you fire down, I'll try if I can see if I can do this now. You see how I hit that thing over there? The dead front of most weapons gets completely penetrated by the Executioner. Basically, an example of this would be every weapon. Every weapon, if you shoot the Executioner, the Reaper, or the Prosecutor, and you hit the weapon in the front, the shots go right through. Sabbaths are dropping in price because of the nerf that's coming to them. Mr. Pinkman says that was painful to watch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm able to hit this guy's cabin through his guns. Do you see that? You shouldn't be able to do that. Even with the Executioner's perk, that shouldn't happen. But it is happening. Executioner's a little bit busted right now. To the favor of the Executioner. Huh, that's weird. Oh, that was way off. What was that? Last one. They can go through tracks. Oh, I hope that doesn't hit me. There we go, MVP. You just have to try a little. Executioners hit very, very hard when you're using two of them. Triple Executioner is not worth it. It puts you in power score brackets that you can't get to. Though, now that you mention it, I could do Triple Executioner now that I have the Odin. Oh my god. Triple Executioner Odin? No, it's still bad. Aw, Friendship Bunny wants to waste my tomorrow. So, here, let me demonstrate the bug. So, if you take a build, it doesn't matter what. I always grab the humpback. Doesn't really matter. Grab this, put this here, put this here. Let's say you grab a scorpion. You can't do that without a cabin. Let's grab a cabin. And I've tested this with the Reaper. It happens to the Reaper as well. There you go. This will not go through. This is a solid wall. Unpenetratable. Solid wall. Look at that. You can't get through that. It's just too far. Not good enough. It was destroyed. Oh, wait, no, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, no! Can you shoot through the back of it? Oh, God. So, basically, you can shoot through the back of the Scorpion, apparently. I didn't know that. Oh, my God. Okay, so... Son of a bitch. So, yeah, Executioner can penetrate the rear of the Scorpion. Let's see what happens if it's facing the wrong direction. I bet this will probably go through. Right through like it's not there. And if it's facing forwards, it should... You can go through this, but you have to hit it at the right angle. Like right now, this shouldn't be the right angle. It is the right angle. You can fire straight through the Scorpion, son of a fucking bitch. But here it shouldn't be. Well, hold on, let's try that again. Let's try that again. I'm pretty sure that's just because the Scorpion was destroyed. Nope, Scorpions are basically fucking paper. You can shoot right through them. They're not there. Alright, let's see what else we got. So I know that, because from my testing, the front of the Mammoth can stop the Executioner. The front. Okay, this is making me look like a fucking liar. There it goes. But only the bottom. Only the bottom of the... only the bottom of the Mammoth can stop the Executioner. Ish. Apparently it can go through wherever it wants. Never mind, it's just doing what it wants. It's just doing what it wants. Apparently sometimes it goes through, other times it doesn't. I don't know. Hold on a second. I know that this, when placed sideways, has a 100% penetration. Though. No. I tested that. It cannot shoot through the avalanche. So when placed sideways, Mammoths have no hitbox at all. Straight on through like it's nothing. So it depends on the gun, but overwhelmingly, guns don't stop Executioner perk anymore. So you would make the assumption that a Cyclone would stop this. You'd make the assumption. You would be wrong. Goes right on through that shit. Not even there. Just directly through. Unless, of course, I'm mentioning it, and in which case it stops it. Whatever. So, it looks as though they've fucked up hurt boxes on everything. Or something. It has to do with the penetrative perk. It's got to do with the hurt box of the weapons, or hitbox of the weapons. They're fucked right now. They're just a little bit fucked. Just a smidge tidbit. I got actually one thing I didn't try. I'm gonna try this just because I didn't try it. We'll find out if it's possible to pin through 2 Scorpions. Here we go. It isn't. It is not. See? All you need is both Scorpions in a row, and you can stop the Executioner. Long ways. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, something's fucked. Something presently fucked. But no, even without the bug... it is my opinion the Executioners are just fine. Seb. Because people are indicating, oh, the Executioner is a high... yeah, okay, so let's be clear. The Executioner is a high effort weapon. Yes, that is actually true. You do have to try pretty fucking hard. But, for the power scores you get into, for the damage it deals, for how it functions on builds when it's not bugged, it's actually very good. It is a 2 of them are very good. Triple suck. I got triple fused. I did it because, you know, I was like, in case I ever need to run it, but it's terrible. Triple fused, bad. Double fused, just fine. Wither Boss, are you firing through the avalanche? I tested the avalanche at a lot of different angles. Like so the only times I was able to air quotes penetrate the avalanche was with when I fired at the very top of the avalanche. But I think that the shot could have been missing. Who knows? Oh, thank you, Ashley Bot. What the fucking hell is making me move so slow? Okay, Helen Bot, you're here now. Whatever. Did I lose my engine? No. Weird. Greetings, Hot Guns 71. He juked me. Ah, son of a fucking bitch. It sure is K, no! This dude is pushing as sure as K to me because he's an asshole. We got him! Where's your god now? I know this about the Executioner, but I feel like fixed angle cannons are power crept. Yeah. I'd say that fixed angle cannons are in a dilly of a pickle, but that doesn't mean they're bad. It just means that right now the meta is so heavily against them. Hold on a second. So, let's test this. I'm pretty sure. You don't quote me. Well, go ahead and quote me, but fairly positive that you can't penetrate the avalanche. Fairly positive. Mother trucker. Need a generator. Blah 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 blah. Power creep is a term from video games, Rufus, where as video games change, certain things cease to be any good. It's a creep. That's why it's called power creep. It's a slow creep. Usually the idea is that it takes time for this to happen. No, I'm pretty sure you can't get through the avalanche. Yeah, no, avalanche looks real solid. So by the way, power creep, the term creep comes from things like feature creep or anything else. The only reason why that dealt damage is because I missed the thing and I hit the generator in the rear. And I missed the... So you can shoot over and hit the generator. No. Did I? I think I did. Does the Executioner not destroy the fucking Odin in 2 shots? Fucking Christ. It doesn't. So yeah. Power creep is when the game constantly gets stronger and stronger, but the things that you have don't. So if I fire over the build, I can do it. Today I went out with one of my friends and she said if I know Cardboard Ninja, I think that he's abusing you. He's just so funny when he does it. Get back in the kitchen. So, long story short, many weapons in Crossout currently are penetratable by the penetration effect of... Oh, by the way, hold up, wait a minute. So, damn it, why do I keep doing this? Hold on, Control Z this. And Control Z this. Yeah, this. Perfect. So if we go to any car, grab a Reaper, being pinged by effing Splatacake. He wants me to play 3 Dracos and Icebox. I won't be doing that. Doesn't matter. So, for example, any of these bricks, you'll be able to shoot through this as well. Oh my goodness, hold on, let's try this again. The one time that I'm like, oh yeah, I can totally prove this. So, as you can see, that penetrative shot can go through. I don't know about the... I'm assuming the prosecutor's also duly fucked. That will probably destroy the Scorpion. But we're going to try it anyway, because I don't want to have to try. Oh, but this is a negative damage on it, so maybe not. Yep, right through it. Doesn't even exist. So yeah, any penetrative weapon penetrates right through. So let's do this in order. Is the clarinet? Let's skip that. Does this affect weapons with 100% penetration? No, that's not what penetration does. I'll explain that. Oh no, I don't. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I almost had to re-explain penetration, and then fucking Witherboss and fucking Alexi are gonna make jokes. Alexi's not here to make jokes, but I almost did it. But no, the penetration mechanic in the game, so for example, if you look at the Executioner, it's air quotes penetration right there. Under features is 30% air quotes penetration. Penetration there, and the mechanic that pierces, we'll call it piercing instead of penetration, just because of the fact that people are going to get confused. The piercing mechanic is different than the air quotes penetration mechanic. Rufus, so continuing on, Hotgun says, I'm going to ask you as a veteran of Crossout, I've seen an item in storage called Blueprints Workpiece. As a newish player, I was just interested. Hotguns, to answer your question, blueprints came from battle passes. It was one of their attempts to sell you stuff, but not give you stuff. So if you have blueprints, these thingies here, you can craft these objects from those battle passes in the number of blueprints that you have for those things at typically a reduced cost. Not always. Sometimes it is not a reduced cost. I think an example of a non-reduced cost is this one. Waltzes. So you can produce a waltz for 2, 2, and 2, or 2, 2, and 1, and I don't think you can craft a waltz otherwise. I don't think you can craft waltzes. Yeah. Pretty sure you can't get them elsewhere. That is what that is. So Hyper Rapid then asked, what weapons would you recommend at 7 to 8k power score? 7 to 8k, honestly, for me, I loved way back in the day Executioners, but that's just me. I liked cannons. But you can technically succeed with any 7 to 8k power score weapon, such as... Technically, you could do Equalizer Aurora, but I wouldn't, personally. Spectre is always good if you're on hovers. It is extremely powerful. If you have... No, you don't want to do that. Never mind. Any shotgun. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt, Thunderbolt. Pew, 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 Thunderbolt. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the Thunderbolt, phenomenal weapon. Phenomenal weapon. You might be able to drag whirls into that power score. Never. You could bring Hulks, though. Hulks are actually better. But if you're looking for like a go-to solid win sum, just grab a Spectre or a Thunderbolt. I would argue Thunderbolt. So at 9k, I'm rocking dual Thunderbolts with all this shit on it, but you don't need all this. You don't need all this extra shit. Like you don't need an Aegis Prime, so that can cut off what 800 power score, which means that you can save how much energy is this? How much power score can you save off the generator being dropped down? Like you don't even need to bring the generator, so you can drop this by 1k power score, etc., etc. So I would say Thunderbolts work exceptionally well at that power score. You could even run triple Thunderbolt, actually. Frenzy Bunny's gonna make popcorn. Gremlin Bricks, that's also possible. But yeah, so to those who doubt the efficacy of the Executioner. Fair enough. I see what you're saying, but you shouldn't compare 3 Executioners to 2 Narwhal. You should compare 2 Executioners to 2 Narwhal, and then realize the Narwhal are supposed to be better because they take more energy. Darn it. And they're also legendary. There he is. Shit, I see that guy. But we're just gonna crack that dude in the ass. Got him! Bet you didn't expect that shit, chat. I'm actually really good with the Executioners. I played them for years. We're gonna try and penetrate Ethan's track. Yep, you can shoot clean through the tracks. I intentionally didn't fire. I'm trying to wait for him to run across my mines. That was an excellent shot. I intentionally missed his cabin because I'm a genius. No, I fucked that up. Fuck you, Ethan Bot. No! Ethan Bot, you piece of shit! I don't know. I think Executioners do just fine. I don't know, you know? Something about the way they feel, something about the way they slap, clap, and get some damage in. They feel fine to me. The argument that they don't do well, I think is incorrect. They feel fine. Continuing on. Things will start getting complicated when they start changing energy consumption. Yeah. Yeah. Things are about to get dicey. How about a build 78k and 12 to 13k for uranium ores? Too boring? I don't know. It's probably all going to be bricks, Rufus. You know that. If you're dedicated into getting uranium, it's going to be brick or spider. Those are your only 2 options. My issue, the builds don't have enough bumpers. Yep. Do you agree that Narwhal is better than the Tsunami? Seb, this is a very interesting question. I'm going to tentatively say yes. I'm going to tentatively say that the Narwhal is better than the Tsunami. With a but, right? They both serve different purposes. If you're at point blank range and you don't miss a single shot with either weapon, yeah, the Narwhal will easily outdamage the Tsunami, yeah. But in those respects, then you should be comparing the Narwhal against the Mammoth, right? And because they both have the same perk, the more times you hit your opponent, the more damage you're going to do, right? And the Mammoth actually outperforms the Narwhal when it comes to pure damage. Now, when you start saying, well, the Narwhal's got better projectile velocity, this is true, right? So the Narwhal's projectile velocity is, the fused Narwhal's projectile velocity is the same speed as an unfused Tsunami's projectile velocity. We got one coming up the way over there. That's not good. Oh, there she goes. Hit that generator. All you gotta do is aim low, baby. I do not know what the fuck my team is doing. I'm gonna lose a gun. Or, no, guess I'm not. It's high potential. He's having fun. Once this lets go, I'm going to end his fun. Aw, I was going to end his fun, chat. Predator is banging me. Adorable. No, Yorha! Why? Why are you the worst player? Oof, that's gotta suck. I guess Yorha's not so bad. I want a clear shot, but Alejandro is like a fucking robot from the future sent back in time to make sure that I don't land that shot. MVP? Like, again, like, I don't know. It seems like executioners do just fine. They do just fine. But anyway, continuing on, let's answer these questions. Fringy Bunny says, I like narwhal. She doesn't know what we're talking about. Fringy Bunny is making pizza. Homemade. Alright. Are they good now? Are executioners good now? Difficult to say. Here's the thing. Whenever I say difficult to say, it's because I have to argue against my own personal bias, and I have to ensure that the information that I give you is valid, right? So, remember, I've played executioners since like 2019 or 2020 or something like that. So I've been playing executioners for like 4 years. And so I like executioners, clearly. They are like among my favorite weapons. I played executioners back when their durability was 450. And these things were basically big old floating balloons that they could be just popped off your build instantly. Before the Omori existed, before the Averter existed. So these things were extraordinarily vulnerable. And so you had to do very, very, very well at protecting your executioners and hiding like a bitch. Because if anyone damaged your guns, they'd be stripped. I mean, immediately. Immediately. You could get one scorped. Back in the day, 2 scorpions hitting 1 executioner would remove it from your build instantly. There was no counter to it, right? So I've played I played executioners for a very long time. Do I believe presently in the current meta that exists in Crossout, are they good? No. 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 Current meta's bricks, and the bricks can absorb far too much damage before you can kill them. Stripping their guns is nearly impossible. There's invisibility for days. Executioners are mid to long range weapons, and mid to long range weapons mightily suffer in this environment. In the environment where everyone's invisible and they can choose to be invisible at any time, the executioner doesn't keep up. Because it removes basically 1/2 of your damage. Assuming, like, normally, before invisibility modules were eternal, you could, shoot someone before they got to you. So you'd get 2 shots in before they were at point blank range, and then there'd be a back and forth. If they had the DPS and had a better bite, they'd kill you. If you managed to finish the job because you already started, you'd win, right? And so that's what it used to be. But that's not the case anymore. You lose those 2 shots. You don't get them. They just fly in invisible. Like, you saw Shiras K in that one match that I managed to beat him only because I landed upside down. He landed upside down. I managed to right myself. He didn't manage to right himself. Remember that match? Well, he got to me because he was eternally invisible. There was no way for me to know where he was unless I specifically always bring a goddamned verifier. So, do I feel the Executioner is good now, Mata? The answer is, unfortunately, in the current meta, in the current game system, no. I don't. I don't think you should get them fused. I don't think you should put money into getting them. But if you have them, are they still fun? Yes. Are they still viable? Yes. Can you still get kills? Clearly. Can you bang out MVPs? Clearly. Like, are they still a cannon? Yeah. They do everything cannons do. They do everything cannons do, right? They put explosive ordnance down range, slap off parts to builds, and by the way, one thing you do with the Executioner that I'm not doing right now because I'm stupid, aim for the water line of the build, water line being right where the frame is, and as you saw, you'll pop gens, because the Executioner, the perk, lets it pin deeper than it should and blow up generators. So it's got great applications. Executioner is a great gun when it comes to its applicative properties. Do I believe that it's good enough, though? No. Should I get some Reapers? No. Unless you love Reapers, no. I don't think Reapers are very good. They're just not very good. But the next relic, hold up, wait a minute. The next relic may require Reapers to craft. And if it does, having a couple of pocket Reapers sitting in your inventory might make you some money. So, there's that. Aw, Friendship Buddy's making caramel corn. Please don't take aim low, baby, and put it on a shirt. Oh yeah, you gotta aim low, baby. Should I get 3 fused Thunderbolts with Crossout Day? Yes. Or, I'm sorry, or a 3rd Cyclone. Hunt, do you have a Odin? What's the new relic going to be? It's going to be a minigun. It's going to be a dual-barreled Reaper. KA1 discharger still rolling at 19%. The KA1 currently still does reload at 19%, Rufus. Yes. Pulsar. What's the question about the Pulsar, Mateus? Is the Pulsar good? Yes. Hunt, if you're not wealthy, triple Thunderbolt. Because triple Cyclone is a pipe dream. Okay? So if you have 3, if you're using a 4 energy generator and you're not using the Odin, you really can't support 3 Cyclones. You don't actually have the cooling necessary. So you should probably avoid it. So if you've got a fused Apollo and a fused Thor, yeah, you're going to want the shotguns instead. Because getting triple Cyclone isn't going to work very well. I know this because I had triple Cyclone, and I didn't have an Odin. That's correct, Archon-ish. We don't know what the perk's going to be, though. What about the enemy changes? What do you mean? Oh, energy changes. What about the energy changes? Oh, shit. What? Damn it. Stupid crossout day. But anyway, yeah. Reloader double executioner. It gets the job did. Here's the reason why, by the way. Just so we're clear, and this is just one final note on the executioner. The reason why this build functions is not because of the massive damage it does, blah, blah, blah. It's because of the fact that you're penetrating further into their build and damaging key components continuously. Continuously damaging key components dramatically injure opponent's ability to fight back very quickly. That's the reason why this build functions. It's not for any other reason. Where did I find where the next relic will be? I'm guessing. But, based upon the data that I've seen, based on the weapon models that I've seen, it looks as though it's going to be a Reaper, but with 2 barrels. One over the other, which kind of sucks. You'd want them to be side by side. That way you could still use, like, these the Walker builds, like these. Right? You want it like this, but it's not. It's like literally 2 pins taller or something. The fusion you should put on the big ram is mass, period. You want mass, only mass, El Puita. You need mass more than anything. Mass. And the second one, acceleration efficiency. Just like hovers. Yeah, yes, Rufus. The energy change eventually is going to fuck us all. I would argue that within 4 months, every one of our builds is going to have to be redone, basically from the ground up. Because they toe up from the flow up. Nailed it. Stupid bot. Ow, 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 ow. Get him, Hannah. No, Hannah. No, get not me. Hannah bought you, bitch. Why can't I die? I'm self-destructing. For some reason, I can't seem to die. Cool. Pulsars are Betit. So in case you're interested... Whoa, that's damage. In case you're interested, Pulsars are in a very good spot. Nailed it. That's what I wanted to do, chat. If you're seeing me flail my damage onto the ground, that was my goal. I'm slow. No. We're just gonna keep driving. This is actually my favorite car from this game mode. Shit. I didn't mean to piss you off, Robin. No. Kill my allies. Not me. You're not the only one who can cloak. What? Skirtle. No! Really? Alright, there can be only one. Apparently it's gonna be him, though. Based on how this is functioning. Ah! My life! I do not want pizza. You can come downstairs anytime you want, Friendship Bunny. Got him! No way out, ish. $14? Moin got! Terrible shot. Gonna avoid this guy because he won't stop shooting me because he's mean. Don't be so vengeful. Ow, 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 come on, man. Damn it! What? This dude's stealing my kills! Flaming dicks, get out of here! Hannah, no! Hannah, you bitch! Damn it! Alright, we're out of here. Okay, I am just missing some really easy shots here. That guy's not missing. Alright, well I deserve to die due to the fact that I was missing some really easy shots. You made popcorn because you wanted to summon me? Aw. And by me, she means corn pop. Scrolling back up. I have some money. What to buy? Mammoth or Pulsar? What is better? Jesus. So right now, I think there might even be a fusion for the Pulsar. Let me check. This is the reason why you see a lot of people running them. It's because they became available in, you can get a fused version of the Pulsar somewhere, if I recall correctly. It's not here. Oh yeah, that's right, chat. Hold on, is it here? No. It might not be available anymore. I don't think it's available anymore. Should you purchase a base Pulsar? It depends, Mata. Do you prefer cannons? If you love hovers, then Pulsar is a great choice, to be honest. Why do I feel a New Relic minion will have some sort of perk that will cause it to generate a barrier to protect itself or something? Archon, if it does, you are cross out Nostradamus. Hadron, King Mine, Pulsar, OP. Well, it's Hadron King, and then any reloading gun is OP, yeah. . Got first place in the wackiest way, picked the Yaoguai Jiboku build, accidentally drove into the minefield on the edge of the map, and used that to fire away into the distance without having to worry about enemies. Jesus. How will the energy changes affect builds like triple cyclones with the coolers and radiators and energy changes? Currently, Hunt, there is no change. But RN seals are getting better. So let's make the assumption that there was only doubling effects. Based on the changes that were said, you're going to be able to have more cooling. So they're getting buffed. Will the RN chill be 3 energy? Yeah, you know it. You know it and I know it. We're sitting here like it's not going to be 3 energy. The whole purpose of this fucking energy like bullshit is to release shit that's 3 energy. They want that sweet, sweet 3 energy bubble that they've never been able to produce. They're like, we want things to be 3 energy, but we have them cost 1. Ah. So that's happening. Friendship Bunny is here eating popcorn. She waves hello to everyone. Greetings, Wendigo. Right now, it won't change yet. However, in the future, when they start screwing around with the energy, then there are going to be problems. Agreed. That's correct. Like, again, you know what they're going to change. Like, they showed us. These guys are not very, I'm not going to say bright, because every single time that I call them not bright, they keep not giving me a promo account. So these retards are fucking not that, damn it! Damn it! Keep fucking that up. Okay. Scratch that. What I meant to say is these mental, oh fuck. Hold on, I can do this. I can talk about the devs without being insulting. But I won't. Fuck that shit. So these idiots don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they're obvious in what they do. They said that they're going to nerf it, so they're going to nerf it. All those things that they said, like the balance changes, those are coming. The Mandrake is losing a half an energy cost, according in the current system, but it's a 1 energy in the new system. The fucking, not the Mandrake, but the other one, the Heather is gonna cost more energy. Things like that. They've already said it. They said it with their mouths. It's obvious that they're gonna do it. There's no reason for them to change it. So they're gonna do it. So all you gotta do is go back to those previous dev vlogs where they're like, by the way, with this energy change, we're gonna fuck you in the mouth. And then everyone's like, boo, boo being fucked in the mouth. We don't like being fucked in the mouth. And they're like, oh, whoopsie. What we meant to say is we're making these energy changes. That's what we meant to say. Our bad. Our bad. These changes aren't coming. What they meant to say is we're making these changes now. And then when you guys stop bitching about being fucked in the mouth, we are going to reinsert our penises directly into your mouth again.
You know what you gotta do?
These fucking assholes.
Like, something that sounds nice, but like chat knows that you're being sarcastic, and then you can say something nice about the devs, let everyone know that you're being sarcastic.
Nice. Whenever I call them ass pandas.
No, not that one.
Not ass pandas?
No, something nicer.
Nicer than ass pandas. We'll call them glute busters. I don't know. Fucking Jesus.
Leaders in gaming development.
No, the RN chill. There's gonna be 3 energy. Sorry. Sorry.
Call them leaders in gaming development.
Ooh, leaders in game development. So what she's saying...
Like
hold on a second. So what she wants me to do is this is known as the Italian insult. Italians usually insult people by calling them the thing that they're not. So, like, if a guy is playing, baseball and they think they suck, they say, look at Jose Canseco over here, right? It's like, oh, wow, being compared to Jose Canseco is a really big, compliment. Except they don't fucking mean it, right? It's that kind of shit. So we'll compare them to Stephen Hawking or something like that. Oh, look at this Stephen Hawking over here.
No, that's too sarcastic.
The KA3 giraffe is probably going to need... Yes, it's going to be 3 energy. But we're going to use it. Go away, Matthew Bot. Leave me alone. There's a player. No, there's not a player. Am I up against only bots? What's going on here? Matthew, Christian. Oh, wait, Mimic's in this game.
Megamax?
No, I didn't say Megamac. I said Mimic.
Oh.
Go away, Matthew Bot. Ugh. Okay, I'm just fucking dead on that one. Look at Jeffrey Epstein over here. There we go. Mateus gets it. Look at these Bill Cosbys. There we go. I'm doing it wrong? No, I'm pretty sure Mateus is doing it wrong. I'm just mimicking Mateus. Fucking Jabokus. No! Let's check what we got. Get ready for gambling. We can find the damn thing. All right. Bam. Holiday. Weird. Holiday Essentials, we got a sticker. Dookie, that's fine. Speaking of which, chat, we are more or less done with Frostbite Assault. In 4 days, Frostbite Assault ends. I have this much cat dong. So what am I doing with cat dong, chat? I already have a narwhal. Do I want to instead go Hammerfall? Just straight up, as we all know, gay. Do we want to do this? I already have a narwhal. I'm not going triple narwhal. You can't put 3 of these on a build. Until they give us that 18 energy generator. Oh, Jesus. With the heavy gen, triple narwhal is gonna fucking clap. So, I've been looking at this. There are a couple of things that could happen. One, and hear me out. Yes, we all know the Scatty sucks. Let's just get that out of the way. But, upcoming in the patch, they're going to increase the speed at which the debuff to player damage, which is up to 25% reduced player damage, is applied. This could be big on a Leviathan. So, for example, if you put the Scatty onto a brick in Leviathan Clan Wars, the Scatty could do some serious damage to the brick. Not to deal damage to it, but to reduce the enemy Leviathan's damage by 25%. Let's say you're doing a Scatty brick combined with, I don't know, what's it called? A Bastion cabin or something like that. So you run up, reduce its damage, crash into it, and try and fuck over their Leviathan, right? You try and flip it or something while applying cold damage to reduce the damage that it deals. That's actually viable. Get the Scatty and make a fire truck. No, Spotted, we're not getting an 18 energy generator. The Jotun, because they're nerfing the incinerator to buff the Jotun. Hold on. Here's the thing. I only have 865 cat dong. That's the problem. If I pick up this Jotun, that's going to cut my cat dong down to 600 and something. I'm not a math guy. Giovanni wants me to read his message above, scrolling way up. Giovanni says yes.
pizza I made is terrible.
So that's really weird. Giovanni, is there something else you said? I just scrolled up through all the chat. You only said the word yes. Is that what you want? Is that what you wanted me to see? Far. Oh, it's too far. Son of a bitch. Okay. You need more cat dong? I know. I only have got fucking 865 cat dong. Let's just do the math. Stupid calculator. So I have 215 cat dung. Will I have enough to reach 250 before in 4 days? Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. I might be able to. If I get 2 levels, I'll have enough cat dung to purchase both the Jotun and a legendary. You need 3 levels. What do you mean? No, 2 levels. It's because of the way. Look, 2 levels gives you 80 for some reason. Splat a cake. I wouldn't be 5 short. I'd be like fucking way over. And once I reach level 125, I get 80 cat dung instead of 15 cat dung. In fact, you don't even need anything on 124. You can ignore this 15 cat dung and just get the 80 cat dung. Just spend more money. Purchase it with money. No. So, let us look at what we can get here. So, double Jotun, Hammerfall? Or do I want to pick up a second fuse Scatty and be like, hey, I got a second fuse Scatty? What are you guys thinking? Hammerfall is guaranteed money. It's 50% of all the money you need. It's God fused. It's got that rate of fire damage. Dura. Basically, you're looking at a God fused mammoth. So the only reason why I didn't pick up mammoths is because I have Tsunamu. Do you think Scatty dogs will be a thing? Well, Dan, they already are a thing. The thing is, they aren't very good. Wait, what the fuck? I thought I sold this. God damn it, it didn't sell. Anyway, sorry. Did this come down in price enough yet? Oh, not really. Frigid Buddy wants to talk?
Oh, I just hate...
Pinterest hated confirmed. You mean the Yeti to sell because it's actual money? Are you referring to this Yeti? That I made specifically to sell? Because remember, you can't get a good... You can't, like, the Yeti you can only make. You can't get more Yetis for cat dong. There's no lighter Yeti. And if there were, it would be fused. And if it's fused, you can't sell it. Nidhogg? Wendigo knows that the Hammerfall is going to be good no matter what. And if I'm going to enter the realm of the realm of the Hammerfall, I may as well enter it God fused. Unfused event is going on right now. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? I know, I got it. Also, I unfused one of my Thunderbolts. This was intentional, so I'd have 4 Thunderbolts. That way, when the next thing shows up, I can God fuse 2 of them, which makes me sad about these. These are really close to God fused. But fuck that shit, I can just directly have 2 God fused Thunderbolts. You can buy/sell stabilizers. I could. Yeah, but I don't have 3. I don't like the reloading shotguns. Alright. We know what we have to do, chat. We know that the Hammerfall is going to be good. We know that it will always be good. And we know that we're just fucking kidding ourselves if this isn't the best weapon on the table. Of all the weapons here, this is actually the best weapon on the table. Period. When you look at this table, this is the best one. Mammoths is not a bad one, by the way, just so we're clear. If you guys wanted to get into the Mammoth game and you had the points, I would definitely recommend this. I honestly and truly believe that 2 Mammoths outperforms 2 Narwhal. They just do. The Mammoth's ability to slap clap ass is really, really, really good. It's really good. However, I think this weighs significantly more, so that makes it more difficult to get on a build. The Pegasus is 20k on Xbox? Moin Gott im Himmel. Alright.
All this just to see a picture. Just to see a picture.
Don't look at it. Don't go into...
No, you can't look at this.
No, stop. Don't go to Pinterest.
Jim, everything is Pinterest.
Don't use that. Don't just say minus Pinterest in your search. Minus Pinterest. You know how to use Google. You're from the olden days of the internet, baby.
Oh
So,
my God, I hate this.
So are we thinking Hammerfall, chat? Are we thinking we want to lock in this Hammerfall pussy? What about Nidhogg? We're not doing Nidhoggs. Listen, here's the problem with the Nidhogg. I don't like it. It's just not good, in my opinion. Nidhogg is if you have a Jormungandr. If you have a Jormungandr, double fuse Nidhoggs is the correct decision. Blast it out. You're going to not be unhappy. You're going to do just fine. But I don't have a Jormungandr. That's far too far away. Hammerfalls means that I don't ever have to get breakers. And it unlocks the ability for me to make shitty shotgun bricks. Yes, Rufus. DeBro says, get a 3rd Narwhal. Deal with it. Just overpay. What's the Whalers like for 3K? I'm gonna go with the Hammerfall. Wait, Hammerfall so you can stick it on an icebox? That doesn't work. Icebox doesn't buff the Hammerfall. 6 energy splatted kick for a Narwhal. Jormungandr Nidhogg was covered by another streamer and his mind was blown. What do you mean, Hot Guns? The purples are the Jotun. Everything else is not even an option. I don't give a shit about any of this stuff. I have a fused Bastion already. And I don't really particularly want to upgrade an Omnibox. Ooh, Prosecutors, though. Not enough dong. Alright, we're just going to lock in the Hammerfall now. That way we don't sit here wasting everyone's time. We've got ourselves our first legendary shotgun ever. The Hammerfall. Wait, hold on. No, that's our second legendary. We have Parsers. We had Parsers this whole time? Huh. Not even more runes for the Yeti? No. Thoughts on fusing Remedies in the Crossout Day event? Let me check the Remedy fusion. I don't think it's good, but I will double check. Not good. Don't. Oh shit, you know what? I'll do this for you guys right here, right now. Let's go through all the fusions and tell you if they're good or not. Hammerfalls do more damage than Breakers? So, this is an interesting Scorpion fusion. It's first time, normally God-fused Scorpions are durability, reload time, projectile speed. This swaps out the middle one for projectile damage loss rate of 10%. If you were to get this fusion combined with the buff that's coming down for Scorpions, that would mean that you would actually pin real deep. But, if I'm being honest, I don't know if that's better than simply 10% reload. Shock Radio was told about the combo on his Wednesday night stream, and he couldn't believe that place weapons in different order made a difference. Yep. I think I did do this on video, but let's continue on. Breaker, durability, damage, rate of fire, pretty straightforward. God Fusion. Helicon, durability, reload time, rate of fire, basically God Fusion. Hadron, which is durability, maximum speed, mass limit. This is if you're going for a heavy Hadron. This is for spiders. So yeah, this is not a bad one. If you're going for hovers, this is a bad one. If you're going for spiders, that's a good one. Nova is a hover Nova. So if you're looking to make a awesome hover Nova, that's actually a decent fusion. The Cyclone, durability, damage, rate of fire. This is God Fused Cyclone. Toadfish, durability, reload time, rate of fire. Is that God Fused? I don't think so. I think this is supposed to be durability, reload, projectile speed. Catalina is durability, maximum speed, mass. This is God Fused Catalina. Torero, durability, maximum speed, mass. Depends. If you're looking for acceleration, which is what the Torero badly needs, this is not a perfect fusion, but otherwise it's very good. The Aggressor Cabin, durability, maximum speed, mass. This is actually God Fusion for the Aggressor because it's so light it needs the mass. Elephant is a mass, reload time, projectile speed. The mass is high enough that actually is important, so I'd go with probably God Fusion. Mass, damage, activation delay, that's a really good fusion. Yang Wang, durability, reload time, rate of fire. I'm considering fusing my Wang. You can just take those. I don't actually want any.
Can you taste this? Because I don't know if my taste buds are bad or what.
No, I don't want to taste it.
This also tastes bad.
No, I don't want the pizza, thank you. So Yang Wang is durability, reload time, rate of fire. This is a pretty good fusion as well. The adapter, durability, damage, projectile speed is good. Remedy is not good because its thermal effect rate. Look, here's the deal. The thermal effect rate of the Remedy is 0.5. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Now I gotta look. You guys are making me look. The Remedy's thermal effect rate is 0.5%, half of 1% per shot. The thermal effect rate increase of 25% means that it's 25% of 0.5. 25% of 0.5 is like 0.25. Hold on. That's 0.5 times 0.25 is 1.25 plus 0.5. Yeah, you're looking at 0.625 heating rate. That's basically not fused. So that third perk does nothing. Damage is good. Durability is good. But other than that, this is not a good fusion. Is rate of fire for Yang Wang best for regular build and levy, or does projectile speed help the levy hit more shots? Projectile speed is actually usually preferred over rate of fire. The reason why is anytime that you're dealing with any weapon that has a short range, this includes but is not limited to flame weapons, you want that rate of fire because it actually increases the maximum distance that you can fire. The Jewel durability damage rate of fire is God Fused, Capcan, God Fused, Lancelot, here. I mean, durability and explosion radius are pretty much exactly what you want, but Tormentor is durability reload time. The Petrol, this is the actual same fused Petrol that you got in the Battle Pass, and is God Fused, durability and acceleration efficiency. It is a God Fused Petrol, so if you have Petrols, now's the time to fuse it. Tank track, mass, and power penalty. Mass is good because it needs it. Power penalty reduction is good. Goliath is mass and power penalty also. It depends for Goliath tracks. You actually want durability over mass usually. But the reason why is because you usually stack Goliath tracks to protect you defensively. Mass and power penalty is fine. Durability and power penalty. For Omnis, you kind of don't want durability. You kind of want mass. So not a good Omni one. Durability, reload time, projectile speed, which is a perfect fusion. You can make regulars and so on and so forth. There you go. We went through that real fast. Porcupine, 16 days from now, is God Fused. The Athena is not good. This should be maximum range. So don't get that. The Fused Nidhogg, God Fused. Durability, maximum speed, mass is decent. You could say that's God Fused. Equalizer is God Fused. Akari is God Fused. Grenadier is decent. Probably God Fused. Durability, mass, power penalty reduction. Adam God Fused. Buggy Wheel. technically God fused because of how light the buggy wheels are. They only have like 80 mass, so getting mass reduction doesn't really matter. Tempura, God fused. Odin. I mean, I guess God fused. And the Thunderbolt, which is what I'm after, God fused. Hermes, God fused. Which, by the way, you only need 2 fused Hermes, so keep that in mind. I will be fusing 2, and buggy wheels are God fused. I just got a legendary paint from the CD crate. Unfortunately, it's untradeable. Mateus, what was it? Was it the bullet one? The one that looks like a bunch of bullets like this? What about the listener? God damn it, I have to fucking... Listener. I mean, it is God fused. That's what you're supposed to get, but I mean, just fusing the listener gets you the detection radius. So don't do it. Don't do it just in this event. Like, rares, you don't really need to worry about necessarily. Don't get this ammo pack. Don't get this ammo pack. Durability, module efficiency is... I mean, module efficiency is great, but you don't really care about the durability. What you want is mass, always. Alright, let's get back to playing the video game, because we stopped doing that for some reason. Yeah, let's keep going. We need to use cannons. I'm saving my holiday essential crates for the end of the event, then opening them up together. You should also make that a video event. Call it Loot Crate Opening or whatever. People love those unboxing events. Cannons, avalanche time, icebox for max damage. It's true. Icebox, I like the icebox combined with avalanche. Witherboss cracking some hilariously fucked up jokes. Unboxing videos always hit hard when at funerals.
Jesus Christ, that kid.
Jesus, he's killing it though. Why is Witherboss not a YouTuber? Witherboss is slaying it. There should be an invisible guy right here. Excellent shooting. So all of those are what's known as... Great. All of those are what's known as warning shots. I don't want to hit them. I want to shoot near them so they know the damage could hit them. Good job, buddy. Well, they're forcing me to not aim at my opponent and shoving me through fire. Good job, Assurus K. Well fucking done. Just the worst teammates. Alright, well, we're done here. Not even gonna try. Start a YouTube channel for the summer, maybe? Who knows? I opened the crate from Mini Pass. It gave me a fucking iris. Not even 50 coins. That is unfortunate. Let's see what Assurus K is doing. Oh, you're getting fucked. Good. Fuck you, buddy. I don't know why he did it. Like, okay, look. The only problem that I have with... I mentioned this before, and I'll mention this again. I love cannons, but they are frustrating to use. Average cross-out teammate experience. Yeah, they're just frustrating to use. And the reason why cannons are frustrating to use is the platforms on which that you put your cannons almost entirely can be completely and totally fucked over by someone crashing into you and bumping you. All they gotta do is bump you, changes the trajectory of your shot, and then you miss, right? And so in the instance that just happened when Assurus K decided to push me, I couldn't shoot the dog no matter what, because the front of my build was being kept away from my opponent. And the reason why was because my ally was actively keeping the front of my build away from the opponent. And that was frustrating. And then I died because fucking they were pushing me around and fucking they just sniped my guns off while I was heated and cooled and whatever the fuck. So Assuras K kind of effed that up. But the thing is this. Cannons, like this platform in particular, which is to say, these legs, right? You're big. And that's the problem. When you're big, people bump into your legs. When they bump into your legs, they do that. They drag you around. They drag you around, you miss your shots. It's frustrating. We do an Icebox Avalanche for the funeral, for the funsies? Maybe. I mean, I did it before. I had that on my, I had a build for Icebox Avalanche. It does hurt, by the way. Like, obviously it hurts. But it really hurts. Good job, James Bot. James Bot's going to block me no matter what. Elton Bot's going to block me no matter what. I'm not going to get a clear shot. Oh, I got a clear shot and I missed it. Good job, me. We got one directly behind us. Good job, Isabella Bot. Yeah, you reload stupid fast with a Hadron. You just want to keep pumping out those armor-penetrating projectiles. Like that. Penetrated the armor, hit him in the hit him directly in his generator. His generator went kaboom, and so too did his build. God, why, Destroyer? Destroyer, no, you fucked up easy shots, dude, bro. Huh, I would have sworn that would have hit. I am messing these easy shots right now for no reason. We're gonna hide as close as we can. There we go. Dude, bot. Oh, look, it's Assuras K. We're going to, like, not run from him. We're running at him now because he can't actually do anything. We decided to actually ram him back. We didn't try and back up, which is what he was planning for us to do. Wendigo says, I made the Humpback Whirl build at 9k power score, and it's dumb. You can smoke like 4 people in a match and the build just won't die. Good, Wendigo. My man. Living the dream. Alright, so I'm getting callouts for an Icebox build. We'll try it. Thoughts on Master Avalanche build? Works. So, Archon, if you're looking to make sure that your Avalanche never dies, Master is the only way that makes it truly immortal, provided you can keep people away from you for long enough. The Master got a lot better. Right? Master used to be extremely bad, but when they added the front weld points onto it, the Master got a lot better. These weld points make it actually valuable. Which cabin are you planning to use with the Thunderbolts? Any. But in reality, the first thing that's going to happen is Strafe Mark II is going to have its Thunderbolts replaced. That's what's going to end up happening. Icebox Odin. Ooh, dirty. Baby, are you on Etsy? What are you doing over there? I gotta get a fused icebox, son of a bitch.
Lights.
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 Yeah. So I'm trying to think of ways to make a wedding venue look.
I have a plan. It's not a good plan, chat. Don't mimic me. I know, I was there. Oh, wait, I mean, I love you. You're so cute. It's okay, baby.
Look, I looked into renting stuff.
Ooh, good job.
Wait, but look how much more expensive it is to rent it.
15 feet for 5? What?
Yeah, as opposed to $8.
Oh, wow. That's renting fabric?
Yeah.
Why, that doesn't even make sense. Like, why would you rent fabric? That doesn't... Not how that
Yeah,
works.
so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to get tulle. It's like 6 inches. But I'm going to, like, double drape it every foot. And then I'm going to run it along string lights.
So Wendigo's asking a very simple question. Which cabin type is the best right now? I've heard that CW is mostly humpbacks, so I'm curious. Here's the thing. I do not want to say what I'm about to say. Understand that what I say begrudgingly. Ready? You're not going to like it. I'm not going to like it. We don't like what I'm about to say. Heavy cabins are currently the strongest cabin. You should add wheels, otherwise your vehicle... God damn you, Wither Boss. So, here's the deal. The reason... So, let's be absolutely clear. For a very long time in Crossout, these cabins, the light cabins, were the go-tos for CW because of reasons. Those reasons being typically hover speed, not being capped at 90. You could go like, no, it was like capped at 95 at one point. Crazy shit. Hovers were in a very, very strong position. And you needed acceleration to leverage that. And so these light cabins ended up being in a very, very, very strong position. As did medium cabins, such as the Nova for Nova hovers, such as the Beholder, which is still currently used this very day for Beholder hovers, right? People were rocking photons with destructors, so you could power through people's cabins directly. Things like that, right? And of course, the Blight, which was the #1 light cabin for CW, because fire dogs, right? And that was back when the Blight increased damage by 40%, yada, 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 right? Okay. They had 12 energy. They're about to have 25 energy. Light cabins seem like they're really good. Medium cabins are about to get fucked, but they usually cover a cornucopia of things, right? So you've got your favorite for infinite ammunition for things like the Arbiter. So you could run KTMs, and at one point the KTMs were just extremely dominant in Crossout. Nova Spiders at one point were extremely dominant in Crossout, etc. But the meta has shifted. It cycles. At one point in time, cannons were the most powerful thing in the game for a very long time. And that meant that certain cabins were very good. Step Spider, back before they changed it to being a rocket cabin and being retarded, it was a default cabin for your spiders, right? And then the Hadron, things like that for when cannons were actually good. This is about 2.5 years ago, maybe nearly 3 years ago. But we don't live in that era anymore. We live in the brick meta. The following brick meta is pretty much standard for CW. This cabin. By the way, when I say what is the best cabin right now, when someone asks what's the best cabin, and I said heavy cabins, it's plural, but fucking barely. Fucking barely. I'm going to go over the heavy cabins real fast that are not meta. This one, this one, this one, this one, surprisingly this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, still this one, and that's basically it. So you have 4 heavy cabins that right now are extremely dominant. Surprisingly, the Icebox. The Icebox came out of nowhere. This is because of the fact that people realized that the Icebox gives you 20% increased damage and rotation speed, blah, 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 for fixed weapons. The Blight gives you 20% damage, but only for 8 seconds. Wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. This is 20% damage literally all the time. This is 20% damage at the touch of a button, but then has to go on cooldown. The mass limit on this is 8,300 kilograms. The mass limit on this is 19,000. You see what's happening here? So Icebox Draco exists because it can, and that's just about it. Right now, that makes Icebox back in the meta just because of Icebox Draco. Continuing on, we have Cohort. Cohort is good because of the fact that it has very, 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 very high amount of maximum mass, but can be used either in the brick builds themselves when W keying at someone, or can be used in spider builds to try and counter it. So also functional. Yokozuna goes hard on the brick build. You're just trying to W key in, and the perk gives you and 3 friends the ability to W key harder and faster. And if everyone's running heavy cabins like the Yokozuna, and you all activate the Yokozuna's perk at the same time, you can actually reach 120 kilometers an hour, which is faster than many light cabins. So Yokozuna, pretty fucking good. And then, of course, what I've been walking around and tiptoeing around, surprisingly, it's so hard to believe, the Humpback is still the king of the wasteland. Humpback was one of the first 3 epic cabins in the entire game. It was the Humpback, the Werewolf, and the Quantum. Those are the first 3 epic cabins in the entire game. The Humpback is the same motherfucking as it has always been. And it presently, right now, is the top of the mountain. King of the mountain. Witherboss is asking, what about that new legendary heavy cabin that's about to come out? It probably has potential to supplant the Humpback as the #1 cabin in the game. And the only reason is because it's going to give under the current system, 1/2 of an energy more. Also, it's going to have a touch of the button perk, similarly to the Cohort, and similarly to the Yokozuna, to buff your friends. But there you have it. Right? The Humpback itself, end-game marvel that it is presently the best cabin in Crossout. Presently. Somehow it made it there. I mean, I have a tier list out there that said that at the time, the Humpback was bare minimum bottom of S tier. It has climbed from the bottom of S tier to top 1 cabin in the game. Based on just weapons. They didn't change shit about the Humpback. It's the same as it has always been. Same cabin as it has always been, but due to the fact that weapons have changed and meta has changed, the Humpback has just been in the right place at the right time. It's just the top 1 cabin right now. Since the Cohort, Yokozuna, and the new heavy cabin boost defense, speed, and damage, but will there be a 4th cabin, and we'll have a medium repairing cabin and a medium cabin but no heavy version? I don't know. What they need to do is release a cabin that repairs your allies. Holy shit. Imagine that. You guys imagining that with your brains? Imagine a cabin that repairs your allies. Anywho, let's get back to this. How do we want to do this? And I'm not doing a reverse build. I don't want to. Though, actually, I probably should. So, what do we want for movement parts, chat? Imagine a cabin that has built-in boosters. They have that. It's called the Kinsey, my man. Make a proper one. I know you're talking about literal boosters. Adams! Ugh. Big RAM. I can do Big RAM. Greetings from Denmark, Nicola. Must be early in the morning where you are. My God. The biggest and heaviest track in the game. I've done that before. No Witherboss. Dogs have trouble getting good connection on them if you build them so the wheels are under the cabin. Not really worried about dogs. I know that doesn't sound true, nor does it sound like it makes sense, but the reason I'm not worried about dogs is in a non-CW fashion. It's not something you have to really panic about. The dogs are on the way, basically, is what I'm saying. There's nothing you can do about it. Small tracks for armor around the avalanche? Eh. Honestly, oh, by the way, we are sitting at 13 of 16 energy. What do we want to do with that energy? Do we even need the freaking Odin? We could downgrade that. Is there something I'm missing? Should we grab like a daze or something? Odin gives 16 energy. No. We could downgrade the Odin. Finwhale, Chameleon, Doppler. We could bring the Finwhale. Doppler? I have a better idea. I'm about to sneeze. Sneeze complete. I muted myself. We're not going to bring the Doppler. Let's bring the verifier. Fringy Bunny needs attention. Oh, never mind. She said she doesn't. I'm going to just take her at face value. She said she does not need attention, so I'm going to ignore her immediately. I know I need a giraffe. Something to increase the durability of the avalanche? You don't really need to. You don't really need to. Omamori, maybe? Verifier or Chameleon gets dropped for the Omamori. I genuinely don't believe that you actually need to protect the avalanche. If done properly, it's got a gajillion hit points. It should do just fine, but... The Yeti?
Are you going to make it upside down?
No, baby. That makes no sense.
No, it does.
Nope.
So I know that you can't put the cabin upside down, but you can put everything else upside down.
Ooh, we could trick them. We'd be flopping around helpless, and they'd be like, what's his game plan? Just dying? No, we're not gonna
Yeah, so you'd have the cabin where it normally goes, and the wheels where they normally go, but you'd put everything else underneath.
Upside down avalanche. We're not doing that. So, what we need to do is...
Idea.
Wait a minute. No, they're not. That's not true.
You loved me. Try.
Aww. That's not manipulative. Emotional manipulation of the highest order. You guys missed it. She did that the other day. It was adorable.
I do?
Emotional manipulation.
No, I know. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, please.
Nicholas says, I'm really bad at building. Is this how people build effective builds? Put everything in a clump and shield it? I'm just putting stuff out, man. I'm not... Oh my god, no. Don't worry about that. Grab a car jack. Grab a radio. The perk's broken again? That's right, Meggie, but this time... It's broken in a good way. There we go. Now this is what I call an avalanche build. Now this is pod racing. Alright, so what we're going to do is... I'm going to have 2x8. So Reaper's shit or is too good? What do you mean? Wait, what's the question? Dang it, I got this dang song stuck in my head. I listen to too much rock. Mount the legs so the wheels are under the cabin. Makes it much harder for a dog build to get a good hit on you. It takes a little longer to damage your legs with good heat. Ah, Jesus Christ. Splatter cake. You don't understand. How much power score are we looking to play this at? Jesus Christ. Also, that would mean that we would have to raise the avalanche by a pin at least. We would also have to move the Odin. And I am, and this is true, lazy. The avalanche is going to overpenetrate with this. You guys know that, right? Pretty sure you guys are well aware that this is an overpenetration build. We can't control that. Ditch the Omori and Odin for an Apollo or Thor if you want to drop a bit of power score. Yep. Damn it, Splattercake, I already told you. Splattercake is now messaging me directly on Steam.
That is such a Splattercake thing to do.
And I've like told him point blank the reason why I am not doing that shit. I'll tell you again, Splattercake. The reason why I'm not putting Big Grams under the build is because I've got my generator there. I would have to move stuff to achieve the thing that you're saying. And I don't wanna. As you can see, Splattercake, there's an Odin down here. You're asking me to do crisscross applesauce leg shit. I'm just making a quick build. Not everything has to be...
Use those guns that, like, they shoot out and they look like dragon mouths.
I have no idea what you're even talking
They're
about.
gold.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They look really fancy and ornate. Here, go to your guns.
I don't own any guns that have dragons.
No. I've seen you use them.
Okay. You're talking about the ornate guns that already exist now. I can't use those. I'm using an avalanche.
Are they called tusks or mammoths?
They
Wait,
might
mammoth
be
is a
mammoths.
Cabin, right?
No, the mammoth is not a cabin.
Oh. Well, they're very pretty.
Thank you. We're going to do something a little bit dicey. Put this here.
Wait, are they the phoenixes?
No, I don't have phoenixes.
Well, I don't know if you have these guns.
Okay, good. No.
Well, can I just see really quick?
You did see. No.
Ew.
What do you want?
I want to look at your guns so that I can see if you have the ones that I want you to use.
I cannot use them. I'm using an avalanche. Cannot.
That is so cute. That looks like a little face. A little Cyclops face.
Well, if we're going to use this on this, we actually cannot weapon lock the guns. Which is not good. I prefer weapon locking avalanches, but if we can't do it, we can't do it. That's the reason why you can't weapon lock it. So we're going to remove this, lower it down by 1. Alright, so far so good. What if you mount it upside down and weapon lock it? No, why would I do that?
That's so cool, Nicolaj. Do they
What
have almonds
is
on them?
weapon lock? Weapon lock is when you block your weapon's traversal angles intentionally.
Can you describe the dish that Kathy made for us?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about. Also, what's the best code driver for the Avalanche? Good
I
question.
go mail these.
All right, bye. That's a good question. We're going to go with probably either J for projectile speed, Billy specifically and only for the weapon durability. We could do Phobos if we could get close enough. That could be a damage boost. Falcon if we could manage to not get shot. We're going with Falcon, baby. We're going with Falcon. We're going to Captain Falcon these MFers. Hold on a second. So what we're going to do is we're going to go invisible. We're going to mouse over someone because they're going to be on radar until we get our perk. And then we're going to bibbity bop them in the face for 15% more damage. You need more bumpers in the Avalanche. I mean, I could. So, before we just shove more bumpers upon the Avalanche... I don't know if we need to do this. We're clearly doing it. I mean, nothing can stop us. Falcon Punch! Are Big Rams the best way to play Icebox Avalanche? No. I think that there are several better versions of Icebox Avalanche out there. I'm just choosing this because it's easy. I'm lazy. We're just doing it. We probably want to protect some of this stuff, but I'm feeling that's probably not going to matter as much as we think it will. We want some lay down here.
Can I tell your friends?
Did you just throw away a Merry Christmas sock? Why?
Oh, it was from like when I was in college, and I just didn't want to be bothered to put it away, so I thought I'd just throw it in the trash.
It's from when you were in college.
I know. Do you want me to keep it for Orange Kitty?
Sure.
Okay. Can I tell your friends a secret?
Here we go.
Okay. So one thing that I do that's really clever, and you can do it too if you want to. When you dust, just put a sock on your hand and run your hand with the sock on it over your shelves, and that's a quick and fun way to dust.
Well done, everyone. And now you know what she just said to you. All right, we're going to grab incisors. You know, I don't dislike this. Are triggers, air quotes, worth it? I'm sorry, I did that wrong. Worth, air quotes, it. If you're aiming for a very low power score dominating build, they can be fun, but it's very low power score. What brand of cardboard are you made out of? The American kind. What parts are the most hit point mass value? So you can get 4,500 hit points with only 70 parts and then run out of mass or times before you hit a part. Jesus Christ, Splatter Cake. Usually a combination of van windows, fire starter parts, usually. Indigo asks, then what is the best movement part to use? I would argue, from all of the Avalanche builds that I've seen,
I know, right, Giovanni?
I think
And-
Bigfoot's.
If you have furniture polish, you can spray that down and then do it.
Big Ram Avalanche Wedge is crazy? What? That sounds crazy. I don't even know what you just said to me. That's how crazy that shit is. Like, my mind is reeling.
This, and then I'm gonna.
Where do the ammo boxes go? Right in here. Right there.
Yes.
Shoot.
So I don't have to pack ammo boxes or worry about running out of. Why do you have?
Because I'm bringing weapons that do run out of ammunition. I think one ammo box is enough. 28 shots? It is unlikely for me to reach 28 shots. It is possible. It is unlikely. I could also just bring Yuki for the durability on the legs. Actually, I don't even know if the fin whale is the correct thing to use on this. Fin whale's giving me a lot of durability and active tonnage, but I don't need the active tonnage. I could swap this out. But it does give me more maximum speed, but I'm never going to reach the fin whale's perk. Which is the problem that I foresee, but whatever. I think we're good here. I think, by and large, this is the build that we're going to go with. We just need to put a fixtures on it. Let's give it a try. Believe it or not, let's test the Pegasus first. We're saving 18% power. It feels okay. But let's try, I know this is going to sound weird, but the Colossus.
There are 26 people.
Greetings, 26 people here.
That's so crazy.
So the reason why I'd say Colossus is because this gives us more durability to our legs. And I think this actually gives us an attainable mass limit.
Ooh, play it.
Why is it not worth it to get blue ammo packs from the event? It gives you more ammo, and if you fuse them normally, you can get shit alternatives. Wendigo, it's because it's a bad fusion.
Okay, if you can get up to 30 viewers, then I'm going to post a picture of a really cool airplane that Cardboard Ninja made. That'll get him.
That won't change anything because these people are already here.
Yeah, but maybe they'll tell their friends.
Ooh.
Okay, we lost viewers.
Yes! Immediately lose viewers. I find that to be fucking hilarious. You need mass, not durability. But El Poita, you get both. This gives you a significant amount of mass, 2,500 in fact, and it gives durability at the same time. Let me make some fake accounts real quick. You just want to see a paper airplane. It's just a paper airplane, by the way.
It's
chat.
really cool, though.
It is fucking boss, though. Not gonna lie. It'll be worth all of those views and all of those bot accounts.
We lost another person.
Yes! Friendship Bunny has been fired from my marketing executive. She just... There was a guy who was running a Porsche dealership, and he couldn't find a way to sell Porsches. And so what he did was, or Porsches, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, and then what ended up happening was he came up with an idea: buy one, get one free for Porsches. And they were selling like hotcakes, and he couldn't understand. He's like, yes, I'm a genius. That poor stupid bastard, he gave away so much material. Needless to say, he was fired from a cannon into space because You can't give away that much money. Mm-mm-mm. How much energy is left? 0. I'm very efficient when it comes to using up a massive amount of energy.
You should use an Odin.
Aw, she's just saying things. I'm using an Odin, darling.
Oh. You should use a narwhal.
Oh, now she's just saying things again.
I do love narwhals.
She's not talking about the cannon. See? Cannon? Aw. What we need now is something that covers this. Just some stuff. Let's throw some shock absorbers up here. These things are terrible. No, we're overweight. There we go. Let's give it a go. So, the fusion isn't perfect. I mean, like, I just don't recommend it. That's all. If you want to do it, go ahead. It's just, I mean, honestly, you're not losing that much on a rare either. Darn it. So it's not that bad.
I mean, since we're getting on like top 10 lists, it might behoove you to like. Alrighty, it might be a good idea to like suck up to the devs a little bit, but without betraying friends.
Hear that, chat? I need to sell out.
No, I'm not saying sell out. I'm just
Hey,
saying.
what? You're not saying sell out.
No, I'm saying just be a little bit more gentle with your criticism.
Be more gentle with my criticism of the devs. Listen, here's the deal. I can't do that. I'm too real. No, the reason why I can't do that is because any criticism is going to end up, like, screwed. Like, JB Ryder couldn't criticize the whole, you're gonna try and make me freaking pay with craftable blah 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 blah. He's like, couldn't say shit. He's like, better keep my bitch mouth shut, because if I say anything, I'm gonna lose my access. Couldn't say shit. And so that's the position we're in. We can't say anything against them.
What do you get with the promotional account?
You get every item in the entire game.
Does that make it less fun?
Yeah, I mean, the point is that you're supposed to, it's a promo account. It's to promote the game.
To make it less fun.
Alright, you don't understand promotional accounts. They're not for you to keep, to play, to have. Promo accounts are so that you can promote the video game. Hey, I'm Targum, I created a new blah 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 blah, whatever, and you're like, oh neat, I'd like to play the new blah 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 to show it off. And Targum's like, yeah, you're showing off my product for free, so people will pay me money. That's the point of a promotional account. Do you understand now?
Okay.
Imagine being nice to the devs when they keep fucking up. Train right and left's canvas roof. Hold on, trucks can. Hold on. Damn it, Splattercake.
Oh my gosh, Splattercake, I was so mad at you the other day. Someone was just like spamming Cardboard Ninja on Discord, and I was like, that freaking Splattercake.
And it was partially you.
It was only partially, it was mostly somebody else though, but I was like, oh, I was ready to yell at you.
It's true.
I got up and I was like, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind, I'm gonna splat that boy's cake.
That's right. But yeah, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to, like, explain to you guys how disappointing things are if I can't criticize them directly?
Well, just spin it in an way. Make it like it's actually good.
Nope, that's kissing
everything
dev
we
ass.
love is nerfing, and it's a good thing.
Everything we love is nerfing, and it's a good thing. Oh no, Alejandro's gonna die. Oh, no, he blocked it. Let's see if he can turn without aiming. There he goes. David Bob got him. You don't get points for kindness, says Wendigo.
I do. That's the whole reason I'm getting married. I think, right? It's because I'm so kind.
Those are the reasons. No, I didn't. Hello? Oh my god, somehow I got muted? How long was I muted? Since Giovanni said so quiet, wasn't it? Fuck. How long have I been muted? The entire match? God damn it. I don't know how that's possible. I know that there is a... Okay, so I know that I have a mute button in this game, but I don't remember what that button is. I must have accidentally pushed it. Is it... Wait. Nope, it's not tilde. Son of a bitch. Now I'm trying to find my mute button. I'm trying to remember what it is. Is it F1? I mean, you push the button. Shut up! Yes, I accidentally pushed my mute button, apparently, and I have one. So... Is it my fault? No.
Wait, are people saying things to you?
What are you talking about now, Friendship Bunny?
Oh, that's so interesting. I guess I'm disconnected from your chat. Did you ban me?
No one did anything to you.
Oh, okay, well now it's working again. Oh my gosh, me too with their boss. They're so cute. So, like, I don't know, like, a few weeks ago, this cat came into our house, or I, like, pulled the cat in. And anyway, yeah, it came back to the house today. It was still matted.
3,000 fucking damage. That's a pretty good shot. That'll stop him. Ow! You shot me in the nose. We're gonna try and tank with our gun. We're trying to literally use Snorlord as him as armor. Snorlord's coming around. He's gonna kill us. No! Son of a bitch, Snorlord! I was using Alejandro's armor. Alejandro's gonna die to that. Yeah, there's no way that he was gonna survive that. He only had a couple hit points left. Fudge! Mm-hmm. Let me check the buttons. I know that you can set hotkeys. Hold on, it's here in this. Audio hotkeys. Screen, stop recording, something, split, skip, sources. It's F1. Apparently I accidentally hit F1. Yep, can confirm. My finger slipped and I hit F1. Fuck. But yeah, no, Avalanche combined with plus 20%, plus any damage, it works. F1, more like F you. How did you type that without your hands on the keyboard? What? How did she type that? I'm looking at her and she's actively freaking ironing. Is there a delay in this chat? How did you type that? I know you did, baby. Oh, God, she means it, chat. What did I say when I was muted? I forget. It was something ultra witty, though. Lost forever.
He was grumpy with me for making a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles quote.
What?
Yeah.
Have you ever had one of those moments where you feel like you're not having the same conversation as the other person? What are you talking about?
Giovanni said it's a little too quiet, and you read that out loud, and I said it's a little too Raph. Or no. Raph, it's a little too Raph. I don't know what I said. It was funny at the time.
See? This is what I'm talking about.
And you're like, I don't care that you're quoting Teenage.
Those were the words I said. Full sentence. Because those are things that you hear Cardboard Ninja say.
It's Raph. A little too Raph.
We're going to cloak up at the top of the stairs. Hopefully not get hit with fire. Hopefully not get rammed by this effing bot. We're getting rammed by the bot. There's nothing we can do.
Okay, I think this bad boy is done.
Oh man, imagine being one of those bricks and then losing basically 1/3 of your life in one touch. Man, that's gotta be embarrassing. But what if I land this shot? What if I did, chat? I did, but it didn't kill! It didn't kill! Screw you, Jamie Bot. Ooh,
I'm so stupid and so smart at the same time.
that's amazing. This guy's got F'd in the A! F'd in the A. A-F. Jamie Bot, F you. Oh, that was so close to being in the money. In the butt money. Alright. Damn it. Okay, we're not going to land any shots. Evan's going to kill us. No! Wait a minute. How does this guy have a 9-year sticker and I don't? 24 whole points of damage. Let's go! No, your guns. You needed those to win. But this guy's got one arbit. The comeback story wasn't real, chat. He wasn't the main character of this anime. What? The cross-out crate gives it to you? What? What? In order to get the fucking firework for the 9-year anniversary, you have to randomly luck into it? Who the fuck designed this event? It's like, oh, you've been playing Crossout for 9 years? Well, fuck you. You didn't get lucky in the loot crate. Maybe on the 10th year anniversary. Why do people play Yaoguais? Good question. Miss, thank you, Sandra. We've got some ass clown pushing me. Excellent. Steady. Didn't work. Jorn is useless. This guy's useless. That'll hurt. Marybot W keying into all of these players, all of them combined, not firing a single shot. Jornbot facing the wall. That'll do it. You're gonna leave now, Veiny Gnome? Or are you in it to win it, baby? We got Veiny Gnome. He's getting brave. He's got a case of the Get Braves. No, Jorn. Don't do this, Jorn! Ah! Fucking bots. Excuse me, Sonny. $1,300 damage. No! What are you doing? He doesn't give a shit about you! These are misses, by the way. That's a 500 damage miss. No! The bot absorbed the damage? What game is this? This guy is the main character of this anime. Over-penetration! I went right through his brain. My overpin, chat. No! Do I still have my carjack? I do. Neat. I'm gonna need that. The over-penetration again, chat! This gun is so strong and so girthy. It's just over-pinning the shit out of them. Girthy strong. Fuck you, Kenneth. Fuck you, Kenneth. This dude's just walking into him. Fuck you, Kenneth. Don't you do it. Jordan probably still has full ammunition, by the way. Alright. That was some good avalanching. We won that match with the sheer power of the avalanche alone. It took all Avalanche's shots to win that match. But, thanks to a couple of overpins, we didn't end it as quickly as possible. Jordan only had 44 points in total. Jordan probably had full ammunition. There's a bot bug right now. Like, seriously, I'm not even going to lie to you. Some of the AI are functionally more broken than they have ever been right this moment. No joke. Honest and truly. They're completely fucked. Like, they just drive around and they're not able to shoot. I don't know what's up with that. That has not always been the case. But it's the case right now. But yeah, no, Avalanche, it does the damage, right? Whoop. Get out of here, super stock. Bots are trying to kill with kindness. Bots are going for that long game. They're trying to kill you with old age. They're trying to age you out, bitch. But it's true, like several of the bots that used to be extraordinarily phenomenal are no longer useful. There was a Tsunami bot that uses the Bastion cabin. And it's a classic bot. It's been in the game for literally ever. And it usually, stands still and shoots. It no longer does that. It walks into walls and ignores people and doesn't fire its guns. That's what it does now. That's just what it does. I don't know why it does that. But that's what it does. One shot, one kill. Metal Slug, don't do this. Don't do this, Metal Slug. Alright. Do this, Metal Slug. Ashley, fuck you. Ooh. Steady on, Ashley. There we go. Let's see if... he didn't ram me. Come back here. Damn it! $100! No! Overpin! Yeah. No! Your build is built like a roly-poly? Yep. People always ask me how I'm so great at interior decorating. Surely I must have gone to college and gotten my degree in it. I'm so talented. Unfortunately, all I can say is I don't know how I got this amazing at interior decorating. And that is the full conversation. Like, Florence. Florence is probably going to not shoot at all. 23 shots left. Florence, what are you doing? Can you prevent overpricing, or do we have to deal with it? Do you mean over... I'm just going to sign into chat. Hold on. I hate that I have to do this with YouTube. Over-penetration, got it. So over-penetration is a problem with the Avalanche, but for not for the reasons that you think, but for the reasons that are. So think of it kind of like this. The Avalanche bullet damage is incredibly high. Part durability is not. Aim better. Oh shit, you can't see that I'm giving you the middle finger. That's so weird. I can keep forgetting that you guys can't see me. Yeah, no, fuck you. With that aim better shit. Come on, Syntax error. No. So the idea is this. They recently increased a whole bunch of shit about the Avalanche made it bigger, better, stronger, faster, and they also improved the penetration ability via the perk. So it has a 90% penetration, but its bullet damage is 500, and I'm using the ice box, increasing the bullet damage to effectively 600. What this means is that I have to deal like 550 damage bullet to parts before the avalanche explodes. So if it basically means that you can shoot someone nearly directly and the shot can go through their build and penetrate over. For example, like if you look at this shot that I'm about to make, do you see how it goes like through the build? Like you can do this through the cabin actually. You see how the shot goes off into the distance and explodes elsewhere? That's because it takes that much bullet damage to set off the avalanche's explosion. Fringy Bunny wants to say something?
No, I don't.
No, she doesn't.
I'm gonna send a picture of that cat sleeping.
Aww.
How happy he is.
Because the cabin itself, you can only shoot the cabin through the cabin if the build dies. If you destroy the build, you can overpenetrate the cabin with the avalanche. But you have to destroy the build to do it. Yeah, it can be bad for damage, Wendigo. It can be. In fact, did you see those several shots when I was firing down onto the incinerator player who was on the point, and I overpenetrated his build like 3 times in a row? Where the avalanche obliterated whatever it hit. It did over 200 damage. So it hit stuff, and it hit a pretty meaty part of his build, but because it wasn't 600 hit points of stuff, the shot overpenetrated and it didn't explode in them, right? So yes, it can overpenetrate and reduce your damage. 100%.
So, you've lost 10 viewers since I made that offer, but I think I'm gonna post a picture of it anyway.
Boom, baby! Go ahead, honey. Do what you gotta do.
Okay.
We gotta get out of here. We're in trouble. Autobots, roll out. Do do do
I'm
do
gonna use
do.
this fancy setting.
We don't want to fight 4 people. We can only shoot 1 time. No, no, no! Oh, fuck you, bot. Oh my god. Alejandro, bro, please. This is very bad. We don't have the ability to refire, but we have the ability to aim. Fade into violence. These guys are dogging it up. Ah, you bitch. I don't have anything back there. Don't shoot me. Over penetration, shot the ground through his build.
The bus is your plane looks really nice.
Thanks, honey. Miss. Fuck. Damn it! No chance on that reload. We are gonna lose this one, chat. But that's okay, you can't win them all. Sandra's trash. Do I have the hit points to survive the shotgunner long enough to fire? I do. And I removed his shotguns, which means that I need to aim at the other shotgunner. Crap. He's got me. Would it be better if it had less penetration? It depends on the amount of penetration. So, yes. So, people don't understand... Well, okay, so, damn it. Penetration mechanics, air quotes, penetration mechanics in Crossout don't work exactly as you might think they would do. And I'm not going to go into re-explaining penetration versus resistance here, because I will not fall for that. I'm not going to end up re-explaining it. But penetration for the Avalanche in particular is extremely high. Like, hold on. Like, let me just save this real fast.
You should do paper airplane making tutorial. Do really well at it. Did you take a liquor today?
No. Anyway, move this from the garage. Let's go to build. Like, just to give you an example, like, way back in the day, you may remember spaced armor and how pass-through parts were used as solid armor, right? There's a reason why that's no longer done. So this, in theory, should be enough to stop just about anything. What autocannon is good? Shut up, Civi Marak! You son of a bitch!
Oh, Civi!
It's
Civi
been a-
Marak, hi!
It's been a while.
I don't think he's been here in your YouTube. How are you doing?
That's the reason why you can't do that. It plows right through everything. All of those things didn't stop it. Let's
Civi,
keep going.
Aren't you in the Ukraine? How is that going? It may not be Civi, it might be combat.
Civi says he's fine. It's been a while, Civi Marak. Been a while. These are new, but it does not matter. So we're just going to throw every single pass-through part in the entire game in the way of the Avalanche.
Civi Marak, guess what? We live together now. We live in the same state. And he bought me a house. In the state that I live in.
Actually, I have a great idea. Watch this. So, there's a reason why this isn't going to stop the Avalanche. And I'll let you guys ponder as to why. I already know the reason, personally. This shouldn't stop the Avalanche at all. None of this is going to stop diddly shit. Didn't stop it at all. Went right on through.
Oh yeah, and we're also getting married.
So, do you guys know why this isn't stopping the Avalanche? One, obviously, because they're pass-through parts, right? But every time you go through a pass-through part, the damage is supposed to be reduced. Boop! Right through every single part into the cabin, annihilating it immediately. So, avalanches versus pass-through parts... no, it's not because it has 100% pass-through. So what ends up happening is this. Each of these parts takes only 10% of the damage. But they do have a maximum hit points. So for example, the gun mount only has 38 hit points. So 10% of... Remember, the bullet damage right now is 600, right? So 10% of 600 is 60. That still destroys this. The bullet damage only subtracts 38 from the 600 and then applies it to the next part. And the next part, next. Long story short, none of these parts have enough hit points to stop that shot. Period. They just don't. And it's going to rip straight through all of this and slam into your cabin. That's just how it works. Damage goes through instead of piercing pins? No. Here, watch this. Hold on. Remember I was talking about the Executioner earlier? Executioner can't get through all this. In fact, I don't even think this can get through there. This only does like 200, so this shouldn't... There should be no gold damage. See? The second shot does it because I actually started destroying parts, but the first shot was absorbed because of it basically reduced the damage from 4 shots down to 0. But if we use like the Executioner, 2 Executioners should probably not make it through this. Even though these are pass-through, it shouldn't make it through. See? Absorbed. 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 And then you finally get pass-through, right? So the reason why these pass-through parts are being annihilated, it's because they don't survive. They don't survive the avalanche to begin with. The avalanche does so much incredible damage that none of these pass-through parts, or I'm sorry, even all pass-through parts combined, can't stop this. It just can't. So when you fire the avalanche, if you hit any pass-through part, one, the pass-through part's instantly destroyed. Instantly. There's 0% chance that the pass-through part, any pass-through part, can survive the damage from an avalanche. But 2, the shot is going to overpenetrate, and it's going to continue on into the build. There are only like, what, 5 or 6 things in the entire game that can stop the avalanche. The Icebreaker can... It should. So in this instance, because of all the damage buffs, it should stop it, but it should... I'll be damned. Let's move it further away. I think that was explosive damage. Another avalanche will stop the avalanche, yes. No, Clarinet Toe is never meta. God damn you. Huh, no, I'm just wrong. Nope, there's only one thing in the game that can stop it then. That would be the Freight Train Plow. Anything less than the Freight Train Plow, the avalanche is going through. Holy shit. That and weapons, I'm gonna assume. There's gotta be a couple of weapons. Narwhals, tsunamis... Okay, so if it's Tsunami or better, it can survive 1 shot with the avalanche, I believe. But other than that, say goodbye to your gun, and it's going through to the other side. Never mind. Even the tsunamis are 1 shot. Holy fucking Christ. How much damage is this thing doing? Yes, Wendigo. If damage is greater than part hit points, it goes straight through. Yeah, we're looking at 600, 312. You're looking at 900 damage. But it's bullet damage, not... It's specifically bullet damage. The bullet damage component. If the bullet damage component is greater than part hit points, it goes through, but not really. That's what... Damn it. God damn, you're going to make me do this. That's what penetration is. So if you go to any gun that has, like the Tsunami has 75% penetration, right? The Narwhal has 100% penetration. Thyrus has 80%. The Kaiju has 55%. The Mammoth has like 80. Really? 80%? They increased it. Holy shit. The Executioner does do bullet damage. The Executioner does bullet and blast. See, so it does 204 bullet for 2 Executioners, right? And it does 120 blast for 2 Executioners. So it's got a low blast damage of 60, and it's got a bullet damage of 102, right? So the way this works, let's remove the perk. So let's remove the... We're not going to call it penetration. We're going to the piercing perk from the Executioner, right? So don't think about that. Only think about what's listed as the weapon stats. So you know that it does 102 bullet damage, and it has a penetration of 30%. What this means is that if you do 30% of the bullet's damage, the bullet will cease to penetrate on that part and explode. That's what that means. So 30% of 102 is effectively 31 or 30.0 some shit. We'll just say 30, right? So if you do 30 bullet damage as it passes through parts, that is when it explodes. If you do 30 or more, that's when it explodes. So this is ignoring the piercing mechanic that exists on the Executioner. We're ignoring the piercing mechanic for now. But if the Executioner were a simple basic cannon, what would end up happening would be after it did 30% of the 102 bullet damage, that's when it designates when the explosion happens. Does that make sense? And yes, Witherboss, we have done this before. So the Avalanche has 90, this one is fused for penetration, and has 90% penetration. That means that of the 600 bullet damage, I need to do 90 damage per 100, so 90 times 6, or 540 bullet damage. So in order to make the explosion part of the Avalanche go off, I have to do 540 bullet damage. If I don't do 540 bullet damage, the shot continues on into the distance. And that's what can cause overpenetration. That's correct, Wendigo. The Avalanche would be more consistent. And in fact, for a while, and I don't know why this was changed, the Avalanche initially only did 200 bullet and 500 blast. They inverted it at one point, and I don't know when they did that, but they did. And when it did 200 bullet and 500 blast, the Avalanche was much better. Even though 200 bullet damage is still incredible. Like, that is an incredible amount of damage. Parts don't have 200 durability. What the... Get him, George. Damn! Alright, Witherboss is going to sleep. Shouldn't there be a man down here? Oh, Lord Michael Bot, why? Why? Why, man? You just can't win. Fuck me. Alejandro's gonna crash into me. I can't keep taking damage on my butt. 172 over penetrate. Alejandro's blocking me no matter what I do. We're done here. Just the worst. Alejandro has been my bane this entire time. He's like my nemesis. He's been my nemesis for years. God damn. I wonder when the next co-driver is going to come out. I hope they don't forget the co-driver system. But this was an example of overpenetration. It destroyed both of the hovers and then continued on to crash into the ground. See? I do too. Phobos has been my favorite co-driver since they released co-drivers. Not because he's particularly good either, just because I kind of like that 5 kilometers an hour top speed. Yeah, they've been doing some, I don't know, some of these balance, air quotes, balance changes. Mostly just changes. I don't know. I don't like some of the stuff they're choosing to do. I get it, but I don't agree with it. They just don't want you to have it all. And I don't agree with that idea. That's what power score is for. Balancing is supposed to be around power score. If the power score of something, or sorry, if you can't balance something because it's just, oh, everyone uses the Omamori, increase the power score some more. Increase it. Just keep doing it. Just drag the power score all the way to the fucking moon. Keep going. Just raise the power score. That's what the balancing mechanic was. But they won't do it. They're like, no, people aren't going to use the KA2 flywheel. Or, sorry, they're going to use my bullshit, whatever non-giraffe related thing. And so we want to instead nerf it so people have to use it now. It's dumb. David bot, fuck you. They're all facing the wrong way? They're just facing the wrong way. Oh my god. They're just staring at a wall. They're just like, what's over here? A wall? Big brain plays. Do we go in or do we stare at the wall? Just wall staring, mouth breathing motherfuckers. Get him! Chase him down with that therm damage. That's a judge? I thought that was a fucking prosecutor. I like this person. You know why? This guy is new to Crossout. He's not a super ultra meta player. I can tell based on his build. He's just a player of Crossout. And this is just a build that he made himself. And I like that guy. Never seen him before in my life. Fringy Bunny's back. She wants to say something. Or not. Oh.
I was thinking that I was getting pillows and putting away.
Aww. By the way, the most damage I've ever done with the Avalanche is around 4,000. So it's 3,900 in one shot. Did not hit high explosives, but they were overheated. I don't know how I feel. I know how I feel about actually nerfing the Tusk. I don't like it. They shouldn't nerf the Tusk. Regardless of how incredibly dominant it is. What's the nerf on melee? You mean ram damage? So, no, they're nerfing the Tusk in a very bad way, in my opinion. Like, one, they're removing its plus 100% collision damage, which basically was making it a melee weapon like the hatchet. They're just removing that. Second, they're for whatever reason reducing the collision damage resistance by 15%. Used to have 75% resistance, now they're dropping it down to 60. It's terrible. That is a terrible decision, because that means that like you can't boost into people. And then they're also nerfing speed's effect on damage for collision. They're just nerfing it. They're just nerfing the ever-loving monkey balls off of it. Huh. I genuinely thought that shot was going to land. Over penetration, did 273, went right on through to the other side. Huh. Am I drunk? The fuck is going on? We've got two dudes on our left behind us, and that's a problem. Damn it. We gotta join our shitty friends. That'll do, pig. Aw. She loves me because now she knows what nerfing is. I'm believing Incinerator is going to be deeper in the ground if they do what they're planning on doing. Incinerator has basically been removed from the game. They're doing it because on console they're everywhere at every power score. The hit through builds, straight damage through bumpers and shit. Yeah. Type 1 if you think cardboard sucks at crossout. Type 2 if you think cardboard is amazing at crossout. 1 1 2 1 1 2 1 over 2. Look, I just think that they shouldn't nerf the Tusk. There are too many players who have made their living and their livelihood off of Tusken. And even it's not meta. It's not as though there's a single Tusk booster in Clan Wars anywhere. It's not as though they're generating uranium from it. They're just having fun. Instantaneously one-hitting player builds. And at the end of the day, isn't that what Crossout has always been about? Ruining the new player experience. Greetings, Hades. That can't be helped. Those shots were just... I don't even know why they missed. I honestly can't tell you why those shots missed. Hades, you can't be happy they're nerfing the Tusk. I think you're just getting on the nerf the Tusk bandwagon. Got him. That's just annoying. Ooh, a cat can. Ooh, 170 and pass through. New. Huh. Abigail. I'm being rammed intentionally by this guy. Quit it. I don't ram you. I don't do this to you. Think this is a motherfucking game? You think this is a... Oh. I was gonna shoot him and... never mind. I had this whole thing, it was a monologue I had planned out. I was gonna say, you think this is a motherfucker... never mind. If the moment arises again, I'll do it again. Honestly, I keep seeing this one cantankerous Tusk build with Kings at 6k. I'm laughing. I don't own a Tusk. Just so we're on the same page, I don't own a Tusk. So, it's not me. However, I have seen a couple of the Tusk builders out there, and they make fun Tusk-esque builds. Let's check our challenges real fast. Done with those. Should I be using machine guns or shotguns? What am I doing? I think that this is a better version of One Kiss, the other version of this exact same build that I made. Friendship Bunny is adorable. I hate how much you guys talk about Crossout. Imp build Catalina. I'd do it, but I don't have any imps anymore. I sold them. I never thought I'd do it, but I did it. Why am I forced to play heavy cabins? Believe it or not, you're only forced to play one of 2 heavy cabins. The rest of the heavy cabins are dog shit, and you're not forced to play them at all. In fact, it would be better if you avoided them. Oh man, we've got a lot of ice dick flinging in. Oh my god, and they're terrible shots, so they're gonna accidentally hit me while I'm invisible. No! I missed my easy shot! He's gonna shoot me, isn't he? You piece of shit. Nope. Huh! Did that shot just go straight through Orlando and miss every part of him? Eat dick, Spirit. Spirit is crippled. He's over there. We're going to activate wheel mode and go give that guy a howdy doody. Wait, no. That might be... No. Might interpret it as a blowjob or something. No, I'm going to shoot him with my gun. No! $200. God damn it, teammates. A solid blue. An even more solid blue. We're gonna cloak it up. How the fuck is Orlando still alive? Alright, we're gonna have to chase Spirit down. We're gonna take a lot of damage doing this. And by that I mean we're gonna crash like dumb fucking assholes. Oh, he gives up. No, you don't! Death is not the end for you! Damn it! Do I paint? I don't paint. Friendship Bunny seems to like to paint. What if you change the avalanches to triple executioner with a flywheel and icebox? Would the damage still be good or worse? Worse. I mean, you'd have more consistent DPS, but worse. The damage is just worse. Like, you can't... Look, I've said this before about the Narwhal. Say it here about the Executioner. The Executioner's damage does not scale. That's the downside of the Executioner. It does very well at 9 to 10k. Sorry, probably 7 to 10k. Between 7 and 10k, 2 Executioners will carry you pretty far. Triple Executioner does not scale. You just don't have the damage that you just absolutely need. You need that damage. You need it. Again, I love the Executioner. It's just not good. It just doesn't scale into triple Executioner. Double Executioner is the apex of Executioners. Kind of like how, until they released the Odin, double Cyclone is the epitome of Cyclones. Because you just can't get enough add-ons to make it good. No. There we go. Damn it! By the way, there's one behind us that I know about. He was late to spawn. There he is. Let's see if we can't crack straight through this guy's rectum. 1400, that's not a bad rectal shot. We're just eating ice dick from the side. Always fun. Ah, overpin! Fuck you, Sophia. Ah, you bitch. Oh, I thought that Akana was helping. My mistake. Miss, son of a bitch. Fringy Bunny's here. She's looking at me. She wants attention. She's getting attention. God damn it. You missed. How does that feel? He's gonna shoot me anyway. Right in the mouth.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
Are tacklers good? No, tacklers are not good. So first and foremost, let's put this onto the exhibition. We're gonna remove this, and we're gonna remove this, and we might have to just start over. So, Splatacake wanted to see Triple Executioner. I don't think we have the energy for that. We gotta remove something else. We cannot have an engine with Triple Executioner. That's another weakness. One more energy.
You need the Odin.
I have the Odin. I'm trying to figure out where that one energy is going. Ah! Cloak.
Of course.
Omamori's already gone. So, here's the deal, right? This damage is not going to be spectacular. We already know what the damage is because we know that it is 102 damage per shot. So it's going to be 206. Sorry, 306. And its blast is going to be disappointing, close to 100 something. There you go. 367, 216. So we're going to try it. But we know that the damage is ass. By the way, have you noticed that in all of those matches, I never lost my Odin? And I also never lost my Omamori? Pretty interesting, huh? We're gonna shove just stuff here. It doesn't really matter. Man, I wish. Faster reload than Avalanche? Yes, it should. Darn. I'm just rapidly redoing this. I'm not trying to put any effort into this one. Because if you land your shots, you don't need to put forth effort. We're already over mass. Huh. Lower mass still fine. Whatever. Let's do it. Lazy build. So as you can see, the damage is going to be significantly muted. I'll do my best, chat, but... Yeah, I know. I do need more ammunition when to go. Executioner needs it, because you end up firing a lot of shots. Yeah, you get 20% more damage, but you were getting that 20% damage in the Avalanche as well. I would agree, Friendship Bunny. Painted Isotope for better chance of winning. I think our power score is the same, isn't it? It's not any lower. Because we're using 3 of these damn things. What about perk difference? We're gonna find out. By the way, one of the reasons why the Avalanche is so difficult to destroy... I just realized I could put an engine on this. The reason why the Avalanche is so difficult to destroy is because its self-referential perk is damage resistance. So... you don't necessarily need the Omamori, but you can have it. Executioner 1 gun, Executioner 2 gun, Executioner 3 gun. I'm just going to turn so he can't shoot my gun and let this guy behind me shoot him to death. Ugh, terrible shot. I don't know why I took that. Imagine how much damage I would have been doing if I wasn't nearly stripped. I'm trying to get him to fire his Yangwang while on top of me. That's that. Hugin is not a good heavy cab? No. In my opinion, Hugin has never been a good heavy cabin. think imps damage reload fuse narwhals do okay, but take more effect. W, huh? Your clan told you the Hugin was one of the best. So they did nerf the Hugin recently, first of all. Second of all, the Hugin, in my opinion, was not one of the best. So the Hugin had decent stats, statistics. Its perk is dog shit. It was, at the time, the fastest heavy cabin. It had the greatest acceleration. I'm not going to give up on the Executioners after one battle, but I'm pretty sure that it's not going to get much better than this. You saw how easily they just slapped the Executioners off your build? Cardboard's the kind of guy who plays Raid Shadow Legends. Join today and use my promo code Give Cardboard Ninja money. I'm thinking right about there. Boop. I'm thinking there. Oh, I missed by a millimeter. No! He's coming for this booty chat. He's coming for the booty. I don't have the projectile velocity I thought I did. I'm thinking not executioners, but tsunami. I also need to put an engine on this thing. This thing handles like dog shit. Fuck you, Aspen. This is annoying. So I'm just going to hold this retard steady to let my team fuck him in the mouth. There we go. Oh, Friendship Bunny will never stop bitching about cross-out chat. Splatacake, first and foremost, that guy actually did manage to destroy my Odin. Second of all... What? Less politically correct? I am never politically correct to begin with. Second of all, that has nothing to do with whether or not the legs crisscross under the build. I'm well aware of how meta builds work, Splatacake. I have several. Like, hold on. Not this one. This one. No, I get it. You put your big ramp. If you're going for infinite power score, yeah, you can do that. But this thing's already pretty high power score. Honestly, what I would normally would try to do is reduce the power score of this build dramatically to get the executioners in a better position to deal damage. I've gotten a couple of 1k shots on people that were overheated, which is good. Excuse me? Am I drunk here? We're aiming for pixels. I don't know what's there, but I'm shooting it. I still have no idea what's... Is that a bot? That's got to be a bot. What? Ninja wall hack confirmed. Please. No, a triple executioner, the damage doesn't scale. It's not good. It just isn't. I want it to be because I love executioners, because obviously I fused 3 of them, but it just isn't there. Oh, shit, hold on a second. The thing that I keep forgetting to do. Greetings, Thomas Arntz. You need them on different keys? Dog water? I swear to God. We shan't be doing that. But anyway, Splatacake, take a look at the screen. You see this? This is what you're talking about. Look, it's a wheel. It's under the cabin. Ah, it's an inner wheel. Ah, that's what you want to see. It exists. I understand what you want. Theoretically, I could probably do something like that. Why did I switch to YouTube? Look at the fame, Thomas. The fame. I did it for the clicks. I did it for the... I forget. That should hit. Oh, he didn't keep going. No! I thought he was going to keep going. Shit, they're coming. Time to go, chat. Autobots, roll out. Oh god, I'm rolling out so slowly. Heavy cabin, why? Heavy cabin, why? Oh, that's gonna hit. Whoa! Felt the breeze on that one. Ow. Trying to hide from Apostle. Terrible shot. Don't know what I was aiming at. Well, we lose this round, chat. I can't seem to land really simple shots. It's like that guy's fucking in the Matrix. He's Neo over here. I'm stuck on a corpse. There go my guns. I would have to do... Jesus Christ, I'd have to actually try. Fuck. Alright, fine. It's late/early. I'm going to do one attempt to try. Because we're using a build that isn't accurate. Does it make sense? Using Falcon mainly for passive perks. Yeah, I usually use J for faster projectile speed. I'm doing it because of power, which allows you to turn faster, and it increases your damage by 15% when you look at someone for 3 seconds. Five kilometers an hour base is bigger than... Yes, of course it is. Because, like, things don't move 100 kilometers an hour typically. Alright, so we're going to remove all this crap. We're going to make a build that is actually explicitly for executioners. At least we're going to try. And then I'm going to go to sleep. It will be using a radio, it will be using a flywheel, it will be using an Odin. Because you need it. Put this back. core. We could probably put this up here. All right. We haven't run out of ammunition yet. Go tracks. Are we using crane sides? No, we're gonna do. Hold on. Goddamn stupid ass splat of cake in his talking with his mouth. We're gonna go with one undermounted leg. We'll see how it goes. To centralize this has to be over like 2 more or something like that. That's if we wanted it in the center. Or we could have it just simply cross across, which I'm more familiar with, which I'm more comfortable with. That'll do. This is not a good design because you don't want both of your legs on the same frame. What if you put all of your legs crossed? So this is a little bit wide. Don't like it. Better. Splatter Kick wants me to do something that I'm not gonna pay attention to. Half track, something, words. Too tired. Can't pay attention. Why not put the legs on a 1x6x8? Then it takes the space to 2x8. This is in the same frame of. Not quite sure what Splatter Cake's trying to get at. I want to listen to Splatter Cake, but I just don't. That's true, Indigo. I wasn't running fuel with those executioners. That's probably the reason for the failure. It's a good point. Good eye. Gonna remove the radio for just a second. Alright, so we have the KA2 flywheel. I'm tired. Cardboard sounds like he's done. He is. He's tired. He's tired as hell. I want to go to bed, but I need to make this Executioner build not suck. The issue is, where am I going to put the Executioners in relation to the Icebox? That's the problem. It's, as much as I want Executioners to not suck, the Icebox has never been a good platform for them because of how the hitbox works, right? Just take a cup of coffee. Ugh. So, one of the reasons why I don't like doing this is because it puts your guns directly in front of your cabin, which means that you're going to lose your guns very quickly. Also, I don't like guns not being higher up on the build. Behind cab is where I would want to kind of put them, but... Ugh. So, here's the deal. Where you put your guns on your build matters for where you have to aim to land your shots. So, because of the fact the guns right now are on the front of this build, in order to make long shots, I have to aim really, really high. In comparison to if they were simply higher up. Just a thought, why not Machinist? Is this because Thomas Arn is here? Are you trying to curry favor with Thomas Arn? Mounting them higher is an option, but it's a brutal one. Typically for me, I like having the cannons right next to the cabin here and here. Use the master and heal them. Keeps them out of reach of shotguns. Nothing's out of the reach of a shotgun, you know that. This might be the first time I actually use these as mounting brackets. A little high. But definitely where I prefer them. Third Executioner in the middle is not going to help. Because it's not going to fit. It'd have to be raised by one. Better. Alright, we just need to armor this bitch, and we can take it into battle. We need to devise frontal armor and side armor in such a way. I already know what we're using for side armor. Classic APC rear parts. When you place these, you have to be careful. I kind of want to use these just for the looks. I could do it, but I'm not going to. How many layers of buggy and syndicate parts would you need for 100% bullet pass through around your guns to make them immune to shotguns? Spotted Cake, sometimes I don't know what you're saying. This is one of those times. We could lazily freight train, but we're not going to do that. We are better than that, chat. Not much. We're better. That's how much better we are than that, chat. Damn, I'm tired. Alright. Must finish build. And then play it for a couple of rounds. And then abandon the stream. Why? Why do you hate me? Friendship Bunny's back. She's looking for attention. Honey, I hate to ask, why are you wearing those?
You mean these?
No. Yes, you are.
I've got to go to bed.
Alright, Friendship Bunny has to go to bed, which means I have to go to bed.
No.
Yes, 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 yes.
I know
yes.
what you're
yes,
thinking.
yes, yes, yes,
And
yes.
I'm too tired.
You don't know what I'm thinking at all. There's no way you could possibly. Oh, that I love you too. She's saying stuff, but I don't know what she's trying to get at.
Because I'm so tired, I can't.
She can't stay awake any longer, chat. And I'm similarly tired. Let's go. Hold on a second. Somehow the engine keeps coming off. It doesn't? There's a hot red on this? Did I move that? I moved it. Let's throw additional armor back here real fast. Perfect. I did not put fuel on. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can't do well. Wendigo, no! All right, Wendigo. If you don't want to see the maiden voyage of this shitbox, I understand. I'll let you know how it goes by telling you that I automatically succeeded and won on my first try. We got one coming from behind. Spin this bitch around. Get rid of those. Let's start pounding towards your rectum. How about that? Oh, what the fuck shot was that? Hey, look at that. Your guns are gone. Hey, you guys turned around and decided to help. They out of nowhere just decided to be like, oh, well, we should probably try and fight these men. Uh-oh. 38. Not the best I could have done. Thanks, teammate. Fuck! You raise your shield for nothing, buddy. My pew-pew! No! I needed that to kill! Well, it's just Alexis now. Ow! Drone guy was like, well, bye. This dude's build is better than mine. Stepanovics, he's using executioners, but he's using them double instead of triple. It's just really difficult to run triple executioner. I'm sorry. Alrighty then. At this power score, Executioner just does not have the firepower to keep up. It's been stated multiple times. Alright guys, thank you guys for stopping by. If I made a... You know, I'll try it next time. Next time I'll try for another triple Executioner build maybe. But for now, I'm going to bed. Friendship Bunny's asleep. I need to be asleep. Y'all need to be asleep and or waking up to start your day. You don't need cross out for that. You don't need Cardboard Ninja for that. So, have a good one. Thank you for joining. Good night.